bi-weekly scheduled AMA. Today's AMA is going to be dedicated to the NFT platform. We're going to start off with Neville displaying it, and Chris is going to go over the details. Then we'll head over to question period as always. Without further ado, let's go ahead with that, Neville, whenever you're ready.
Not a problem. Share my screen again. Perfect. Yeah, everyone, thank you for joining the AMA. So today's a little bit special for us. We plugged through something that we didn't have plans to plug through yet, which was the NFT Gateway. So again, thank you guys for joining. Let's get through it. So the NFT Gateway, what it is and how it's going to function. I won't touch too much on it. I will leave that for Chris. But the gateway, if you recall or you remember from our white paper, is essentially what it is. It's a gateway, right? We're not experts in the NFT space, so we're not interested in, at the moment, being that traditional NFT platform that you're used to. So the gateway, the way it's going to function is we're going to have two things. The first one is it's going to be a NFT showcase, right? So there's a lot of NFT platforms out there. There's platforms that are really good. There's platforms that are up and coming, and then there's platforms that are struggling. So we have this section down here, which is a showcase. So for now, we plugged into OpenSea, and as you can see, and if you're familiar with OpenSea, this is their search function, right? So this is showing you and giving you access to all the NFTs on their platform. So once a month, once a week, whatever schedule we decide, we'll showcase a different NFT platform. If an NFT platform reaches out to us, we can work with them on implementing this for them. Or on the flip side, if we're interested in an NFT platform, we can go ahead and showcase it here. So first things first, I'm just going to connect my little testing wallet. Oops, 1 second. Cool, so we're connected to the site. And let me just kind of show you how the showcase would work, right? So we have this NFT right here. We're going to go in and we're going to, for now, we're just going to make we're not going to make the offer, but I'm going to show you the integration aspect of it. So we're connected. It's asking me to sign this offer. I'm not going to sign it because I'm not really interested in this NFT, but just showing you the functionality and where we are so far. We've plugged into OpenSea. So get rid of that. Down here, this is kind of where it's going to pull popular collections from across the globe, just as it says. So our backend infrastructure is going to be, we're going to have a bunch of sources hosted on our backend infrastructure. And through those sources, this is going to show popular collections from across the globe. For example, OpenSea, if there's a trending collection on OpenSea based on its meta tags, based on its hashtags, based on its activity, it would pull that entire collection here. You would see what the collection name is. You would see what the art of the collection is, who the artist is for that collection, and the information of that collection. So this is going to go across multiple categories. We have, for example, a few that I've plugged in is character art, celebrity collections, photography, memes, and a bunch of other ones, just generic and just for your viewing pleasure. And it'll be inclusive of all those categories. So if there is a particular category trending somewhere, it will pull it here for you to consume. Just scrolling down a little bit, this section is going to be internal. You'll see across the site, API. The reason for that is that we're actually building the API out to integrate with the API of all the other sources. So once this is done and fully integrated, once we've tested it out with the private keys of all the other sources, or some of the other sources, this will start pulling data in. Through the platform itself, if you've connected your wallet, this will show the top sellers if you've sold on the platform or traded on the platform. So it has different categories. It has all time, it has in the last 24 hours, the last week, and the last month. So if you're the king of selling NFTs, you may be #1 seller of all time for a long time, right? And the API is going to pull the title of the art. It'll show a thumbnail of the art. It'll pull what price you sold it at, and then it's also going to look at what you bought it for and how much profit or loss you took on that particular piece of art. So this is across the different categories up here. Just scrolling down a little bit, this is the last added items that the API pulled in. So the gateway is going to continue to pull sources 24/7, and as things are pulled and as they pass our API, you'll see them over here. So it's not just a showcase at the top, it's also NFTs from the different sources as well. You'll notice a couple of things. You'll notice that the price here is in Steam Exchange. the logo here for the price. And the reason for that is the integration that we're going to be implementing for the NFT Gateway on our blockchain and through our ecosystem is if you've connected your wallet to Steam Exchange, the NFT Gateway rather, and you hold Steam Exchange native coin, the pricing for the NFT, despite where it is in the world, whether it be in Ethereum, Solana, BSC, it will show you the price in Steam Exchange native coin. On the back end, when you put your trade in, say you want to buy this NFT, make an offer, it'll take place in the native currency, but we will bridge that for you. So our backend will make it easy for you to trade any NFT without having to source that native coin. So you don't necessarily have to have Ethereum. You don't necessarily have to have, Binance Smart Chain BNB or Solana or any other currency that we do have to source and integrate. That's pretty cool for you as a consumer. You kind of just connect your wallet and you're good to go as long as you have Steam Exchange coin. If you connect your wallet and you don't have Steam Exchange coin, you'll see the native currency. So this icon will disappear. If it's an Ethereum NFT, it'll show up in Ethereum. This is the live auction. Again, it's internal with the gateway. So anyone that has a NFT up for bids, it'll show up here. So you'll see the collection, the art, how much time is remaining on the auction, and the price for it. And again, if you've connected with a Steam Exchange holding wallet, it'll show up in Steam Exchange. If not, it'll show up in its native currency. Once this list kind of fills up, there's just a few placeholders. A View All button will pop up. And once you click that button, another box will overlay this box, and you'll be able to see all the NFTs that are on auction. Eventually, in the future, we are looking to integrate live auctions from other sources. Whether we haven't decided yet which route we're going to go, whether it be the auctions that are live on the platform that we're showcasing that month or week, or in general, any auctions that are live across the source pool that we integrate. So that's kind of the landing page. This is just some fun text for you to consume. And then this page over here. So this is your trading activity. So your connected wallet, whether it be on the gateway or not, will show your trading activity for any NFTs you have in your wallet. So whether it's something you've made an offer for, something you have for sale, or that you've sold rather, right? Or if it's something that you favorited or you're interested in. So it'll pull that data from your wallet. It'll showcase that information as long as we have a source for it, if it's one of the sources we have listed in our pool, and it'll pull the data for you. So this is pretty cool where, it truly becomes your one-stop shop. You don't have to worry about going to multiple platforms to trade your NFTs. We're going to try to bring as many popular platforms into our source pool. And of course, we're open to requests, right? So if an NFT platform, up and coming, they want to just integrate into our platform, they can always reach out to us and put in a request. And then we'll make our API key public for them. So this is pretty useful for anyone that is actively trading NFTs on different sites. I know Pete is an NFT master, so for him, instead of him using the 5 different platforms that he does use, this would be good for him to have all of his art into one kind of pool. And then finally, for the demonstration, we have the FAQ section. So this is not fully robust yet. We did plug in as much information as we could in the time that we had. So for the FAQ, it does answer the main questions, right? So at the moment, we're not offering on-ramp or off-ramp services. So, any wallet you do connect will have to be funded already. And then the rest of the FAQ section, good news for you guys. This is the first time we're going to be doing this. This link is a local link. It's on my live server, but we will be broadcasting a public link for you guys to consume and actually navigate to. We're going to include a change log on that site. So every time you visit the site, you can take a look at the change log and see what changed, what we implemented, what we integrated, what the source pool is looking like. So you don't have to necessarily wait for an update. You can come and get one for yourself, which is pretty cool. It does open the doors to a lot of feedback. It does open the door to bug reporting, which will also be available on the site. There's going to be a button at the top right corner of every page that's going to say report a bug. Once you report that bug to us, it'll tell us what page it was on, and then you can put a little description of what the bug was. So we really want this to be a community-driven initiative, the NFT Gateway, because NFTs are fun, and the rest of the platform, yeah, it's great, but it's not necessarily fun, right? Trading environments are kind of, straight to the business, but NFTs are fun. So we definitely want to have fun with this particular aspect and definitely integrate with the community with this. Once this is live in production, you'll have sign-up options and sign-in options, right? So for sign-up options, you can either use an email address if you're not comfortable connecting your wallet. Alternatively, you can connect your wallet. If you already have an account, just plug in your email address or your password, or if you have a wallet that you would like to integrate into the ecosystem, you can connect your wallet and it will become your account. So that's the NFT Gateway in a nutshell. Like I said, we will make this public. We'll put this online. While we're in development on this aspect, though, we're not going to have the wallet connect button live because, as you saw, I was able to, possibly make an offer for NFTs here, and I don't want you to accidentally spend your hard-earned ETH just in testing. So once we're in a test environment, we're able to find a platform that does have a test environment as well. What we're going to do is we're going to switch it over to testnet. So when you connect your wallet, you'll be in testnet version. We'll have instructions on how to get testnet funds, how to connect to the testnet, and you can actually start playing with buying these testnet NFTs with testnet funding, so you can get the full experience rather than just the look and feel experience. So that's basically the gateway in a nutshell. I hope you guys do enjoy playing with it when it does go live. The target date for it to go live is Monday. So Monday we'll publish the link for it. Actually, I believe Virov's going to publish the link early, so you guys can get it ready and play around with it on Monday. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Chris, and he's going to get into some of the benefits of the gateway.
Thank you, my good man, and I appreciate you taking everybody through the functionality. Definitely looking forward to this coming down the pipeline here. So good day, everyone. Thank you, and happy AMA Day. For those who do not know me, my name is Chris. I am the VP, acting VP, and head of infrastructure here at Steam Exchange. So hopping into a little bit of the benefits right now. When it comes to our brand, it's always been our mission, and we hold true to the fact that we want to be that one-stop shop for all your crypto needs. So again, whether it be one of our multiple trading options or our education platform where you can come in and soak up some information, or even our NFT gateway, right? We definitely want to continue to be serving that one-stop shop, that look and feel all around. Now, we've spent quite some time on our NFT business model, and there was a lot of debate back and forth whether we wanted to position ourselves as just another marketplace or not. And as we all know, there's definitely a lot of marketplaces out there. Now, at the end of the day, we did acknowledge that we aren't the NFT marketplace experts in this space. So instead of going against the grain, we thought, what better way to serve the community than, bridging that gap, or being a bridge or a gateway to your favorite NFT platforms. Now, as Neville took you through the demo, just imagine, coming to our gateway, connecting your preferred wallet, and transacting with your favorite NFT marketplaces. It could be Ethereum based, Solana, Cardano, BSC. Doesn't matter. I mean, whatever it is that's out there, we're going to be looking for the opportunity to plug you into your favorite NFT marketplace under one umbrella. Now, the main benefit here is very clear, right? I mean, we're talking about convenience and ease of use. Not only will it benefit you, your everyday retail investor, but it's also going to be beneficial to other platforms out there that wish to further extend their reach and visibility. Obviously, not everybody's an open sea, not everybody's massive, so this will definitely be appeasing to some of the smaller ones that are out there as well, too. Now, something to bear in mind that when we talk about bridging you to these other NFT marketplaces out there, there's going to be a process, right, whereby, a very rigorous process at that, whereby we're vetting and onboarding these NFT marketplaces out there, much like our launchpad will be set up, where we're bringing new projects to the blockchain, and we're setting them up through the appropriate vetting and onboarding process. Obviously, with that being said, security remains our number one priority, protecting you, the consumer. So we want to help to ensure that we're doing everything we can to safeguard you, yourself, and your investments. Now, on the note of security, because, if you look at it, the way this is set up on the back end as well, too, because it's going to be interacting with our blockchain, there's going to be that extra level of added layer of protection there and rigor when completing transactions, right? There's other options as well that we're currently exploring in terms of, wallet connect features and connecting to the gateway, whereby, helping to ensure that when you are connected to our gateway, it's the only active session and other sessions are closed prior to connecting, right? So these are some of the things that we're looking forward to, again, to continue to promote that safe and healthy environment for you to do business within our ecosystem. Lastly, and one thing it's heavy on our mind is, how do we say thank you to our consumers? How do we take care of you, right? It's give and take at the end of the day, right? Our loyal customers that are out there interacting with us, what's in it for you as well too, right? These are discussions that are currently ongoing, and we're definitely brainstorming a few ideas, but just sit back and imagine a possibility, and even a small possibility of maybe potentially a reward system. Let's say you're collecting points or something whereby every NFT interaction you're performing on our gateway, you have the ability to collect points that in turn could potentially be have an associated value to it and could be used against your future NFT transactions. So that's something small to think about, right? There's a couple of other ones here that I won't table right now because they are very green, but there's a lot of moving pieces that we are kind of going over. All in all, I think we're extremely excited for what's to come with this particular leg of our ecosystem. And like Neville said, it's fun, right? It's interactive, it's fun. And we're definitely looking for your guys' continuous feedback to help, see what we can do to improve the overall process. So in a nutshell, these are the benefits. I know Neville, along the way, you covered some of the benefits as well too, around that as well. But in a nutshell, these are the benefits that will be brought that will come with leveraging our NFT gateway. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed what we've taken you through today. And I believe at this junction here, we are good to go into more of a Q&A segment here. Anything around the NFT place or beyond. Thank you, guys.
Wonderful. Great description, Chris. Great performance on the website there, Neville. Appreciate it, guys. So again, as always, we'll unmute people one by one. Just before we go there, again, just to emphasize what Neville and Chris said, this isn't a service in the sense that we're not coming up with a new marketplace. This is a standalone feature that taps into many other sources, similar to our exchange. We do tap into many other sources, right? So it's the same kind of thought process there. Thunder. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, how are you guys?
We're well, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good to know. Well, first I wanted to ask you about how the devs are. I mean, are they all right in Ukraine, and any progress about their returning?
They are in a safe location, and they are alive, and we are in communication.
Okay. And second question I have asked in the chat as well. I mean, with the native token, did you guys already figure it out what the swap ratio will be?
We will have a dedicated AMA for that.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely. So we're targeting the next AMA to be a follow-up demonstration to the mining pool. And if we all align on the tokenomics aspect of it, which is already in discussion internally, we'll share that data with you as well during that AMA.
Okay, thank you very much. And,
right, the AMA will be dedicated.
And any date about when it's going to be launched, or possibly could be launched?
Anything related to that particular subject will have its own dedicated AMA.
Okay, thank you.
It's easier. There's no mix and match. It's easier if we just do dedicated AMAs, and it's easier also if people want to catch up for it later. So that's what we're going with.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. I'll wait for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question. General Fault, sir, I believe you were next.
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, I was muted. Muted myself there, I guess. So just a quick question, actually just more for clarification than anything. I saw you guys mention something about integration with OpenSea there, right? So does that, am I assume then that you can, rather than having an NFT system yourself, you're just going to be relying on the existing platforms and just integrating with them?
Correct, but let's let Neville answer that further.
Yeah, and the other part that goes with that is on these other platforms, like for example, OpenSea that works with the Ethereum blockchain, does that mean there's going to be a Steam X version of the coin on that platform for the exchange?
That's a more elaborate, that's a two-step question, right? So let's go ahead with your first one, Neville, if you want to take care of that. And then if we can circle back to your second one, which is a two-part answer.
Yeah, sure.
For sure. So, like the gateway, like I mentioned earlier, it's not meant to be a marketplace in itself, like a native marketplace. It's meant to bring all the popular sources into one house. So you're not going to 5 different sources to connect your wallet for your trading needs. You can do so directly from the gateway. So you're only connecting to one source. One thing I will point out though is any of the at the moment in its current form. For example, when I connected my wallet earlier, I also connected to OpenSea for this particular demonstration, but in the future, it won't operate that way. It'll all be through one source.
Okay.
Right.
And
So
what about
we're just making it.
The currency that will be used for that? Is it Steam X currency, or you have to be using the like?
So
for,
that's the 2-part question you were asking. So
that's right. That's
as Neville mentioned during the demonstration, if you are logged in and you have Steam X in your wallet, it will display the Steam X currency. If you're logged in and you do not currently possess Steam X, it will display whatever the mother quote unquote currency is of that NFT, right? So whether it be on Solana or Ethereum, whatever the original quote is. Now, in regards to the blockchain, I know this is where kind of things mesh around, right? When they do connect to 2 different topics. Now, even though we're going to have a dedicated MA for it, I see no harm in explaining this a little bit further. With the blockchain, if we go back to what Chris had said, when you use SteamX to buy the NFT, we do all the back end work. Right. So you don't have to go there, look for bridges to bridge your platform, your blockchain to another one. You don't have to bridge it. Yeah. So could be 10 different bridges. They all charge differently. We'll handle all the back end for you. That's the simplicity of it. You don't need to go to 10 different websites, sign up to 10 different places. We tap into everything. We vet it as much as we can. Obviously, you have to do your own due diligence to know that you're buying a collection that's worthy and not just something that's going to end up in your washroom, right? So, we do our due diligence, you do your due diligence, everything should be good. But we also make your life easier. That's what we offer.
I see. So you
centralized location. Okay. Yeah. We do everything. So you can buy it with SteamX. We'll convert it on the back end to whatever the mother currency of that NFT was. So they get paid in whatever they wanted, and you pay using one currency, and you don't have to go convert 10 different times to 10 different places.
Right. Well, I think it's brilliant because, that way you guys can focus on, the main thing, which is the trading and exchange platform, and then leave the NFTs, to the existing platforms and just do the bridging. Yeah, it's a really smart idea, actually. Yeah, just want to clarify that's all.
But again, we don't, it's all under one house, one roof. So if we go back,
are you guys planning on getting into NFT in the future? What about in the future? Are you planning on getting an NFT in the future? Or?
Well, that's what I kind of put up on my screen, right? So we are
very sorry, I might have missed some stuff.
No, I just put it up. I didn't share this earlier, so I wanted to share it now because you brought it up. But we are forward thinking. At the moment, we are not looking at making this particular page live because, again, like I mentioned earlier, we're not experts in the NFT game. But in the future, when all things align, we get the green lights, we will implement a create function, or this particular function where you can create and upload your art to create into NFT.
And that's the simplest solution to it. There is a much more elaborate plan, right? So everybody wants to become a marketplace for NFTs where they just upload NFTs and have a nice day. We have a different twist on it where there's so much more you can do with it than just a picture.
Thank you guys for being so open and clear. Yeah, totally answers my question. Thanks.
Awesome. Great question, though. Thank you for that. Saudi Royal Whale.
Good morning from Saudi Arabia, and good morning to all the Steam Exchange team. I have a question. I have my own token, which is under developing, and I would just like to ask if what's the requirement to list my token on your platform to be decentralized. I mean, as a centralized platform. I mean, what's the requirements?
We haven't published those requirements yet. Yeah. So if you want, you can reach out to our support email, and we can start talking to you and maybe guide you in the right direction there.
All right. So the support email?
Yep. support@steamexchange.ca.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Brownies, go ahead. Brownies? Okay, Thunder, go ahead, sir. You had a question there?
Yeah, I just wrote it down. I was wondering if we can connect other wallets because I know OpenSea only works, mostly works with MetaMask, and I'm holding my SteamX on SafePal.
You are able
So
to connect to the wallet, sir. Yes.
yeah, okay, that'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
that'd
so
By
be
the
great.
time it's live, by the time it's in
Mm,
production, you'll be able to have the same implementation that we have on our exchange, right?
yes,
correct, yeah. So we're going to have a list of wallet providers,
yeah.
and if you use any of those particular wallets, you'll be able to connect those.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Okay, thank you. And something not related to the NFT. Will you be representing in Dubai? I mean, it's a chance to showcase what you have, or you don't think it's ready at the moment, or it's a bit too big of a step
I
to?
I don't know that we'll be there maybe like right away, but down the road, we look forward to it.
Yeah, for sure. For
Okay.
this year's Crypto Expo, we're definitely not going to be there. But for next year's Crypto Expo, we are planning around it. So we are planning on being there. We're planning on being a sponsor, and we're planning on speaking. So definitely
Okay.
exciting times for that. So stay tuned for when that goes live next year.
Okay. That'd be great. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. G, go ahead.
Hi, good morning, everyone. And so the first question is going to be like, what kind of cryptocurrencies are going to be able to get used in our NFT marketplace?
Okay, so as mentioned before, um, if you have SteamX in your wallet,
Yes.
the only currency you're going to see on the front end would be SteamX.
Oh, I
If you
see.
do not have SteamX in your wallet,
Yeah.
it will show you whatever the originating currency that the NFT was made in, whatever the quote price is, right?
Yeah, that is awesome. And if I can ask another question, it's just that do we have any competitors in this space already?
From the research that we've done, we haven't seen, at least I haven't found another gateway scenario where it operates this in this function or this way.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the research we've done, we found marketplaces, we found collection artists' personal
Hmm.
websites, but we haven't found a gateway where
Yeah.
it pulls from all these sources, so you can consume those NFTs without leaving Steam Exchange.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know actually, because all of the other ones, like most of the other ones, only have like Ethereum only or like Cardano only. So I think this
Hmm.
is going to be really good.
Right. So this is the
Yeah.
perk of connecting to different sources, right?
Yeah. So which is really good. Good job, guys. Thank you.
Anyone else have a question? Okay, Stuart, go ahead. Stuart.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, Gary.
Okay, Stewart.
Um,
Okay, when you're
now
done.
sorry,
Sorry,
he's
Brownies.
saying that you're
Stuart,
doing the transactions with a SteamX if you've got the tokens in your wallet. Will there be a switching option? So if you want to maintain holding your SteamX token and you prefer to spend your ETH or your Sol or whatever, will there be a switching option so that you could transact with them rather than your SteamX so that you can continue to hold it?
we'll have
Yep,
a
absolutely.
settings
So
feature, right? So, yeah, you want to go explain it better, Neville?
sure. So like Gary mentioned, there'll be a settings in your profile. So once you connect your wallet and your profile is created, or you sign up via email, whichever option you choose, you can choose to show native currency, which would be SteamX, or public currency. Also, this will show you not just the price in SteamX, it'll also show you the native price and whatever the currency is in, where it says last added items or anywhere else where you would see the NFT on the site.
That's perfect. Thanks, guys. It's just somebody else would prefer to keep holding the SteamX token and not be spending them. You know what I mean? Would prefer to spend other commodities and whatever. So, yeah, that's perfect. Though. It was just a thought in my mind. So, thanks for that.
So, Neville, maybe another feature to add is instead of spending existing SteamX, maybe the add something to the Blackboard to have like a sliding option where you could just keep the SteamX that you have, but purchase more for the purpose of doing the automatic trade and conversion on the back end. Or something to
Yeah, that's
consider
a
there.
great idea, right? That'll just align better with our ethos, right? So the one-stop shop. If you don't have Ethereum, Solana, or Cardano, or any other currency, and you only have SteamX in that particular wallet, yeah, for sure, we will implement a way for you to buy more SteamX in the transaction, so you don't have to spend your actual SteamX. But the convenience factor will remain, right? So you can use the SteamX that you just bought, and then you don't have to buy the Ethereum or buy the Solana or Cardano. We'll
Yeah.
handle the bridging in the back end.
Let's blackboard that as well. Okay, I don't know
Perfect.
what happened to David there, but we have Anna on the other question, sir.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Regarding the delay, you say that the aiming that in Q2. Q2, it's a guarantee it will launch or it will be delay also, because you know that for me, I invest every money I have, I put it on the SteamX. I didn't purchase any coins, any other coins, just only SteamX. So all my hope, all my this one in CMX, and I actually it's very hard to waiting and just waiting till we need something like guarantee that Q2 it will not.
There's no guarantee in life. There is no guarantee in life. Let me just tell you right now, and everybody else that's listening, listen to me very carefully, guys. There is no guarantee in anything in life. Okay, the only thing we can do is be as transparent as we are and tell you exactly what is going on as it is going on. You can make your own developments from it and your own assumptions from it. We are telling you exactly what is going on as it is going on. We're not sitting on the information. We're letting you know right away.
Correct, right? And then also we're an organization and we function like an organization, right? I guess everyone has this expectation that every project on BSC is the same, but we're not, right? So we are an organization, we are a registered business, and we function like an organization. Like I don't remember the last time an organization that had a delay announced that delay. They just kind of push it, and it is what it is. But we try to be as transparent and honest as possible, like Gary mentioned, and give you the information as in real time as possible.
There is no any update for developer. They coming or still?
They're alive and well, and we have reestablished communication. And it took them 6 days to go from where they were to the west side of the country, because you cannot just drive in a straight line. They're going 10 kilometers an hour, and every 5 kilometers there's a roadblock.
So let me just hop in here. So more importantly, right? While we did acknowledge the task at hand, what we've done is executed contingencies, right? Like we said, the last AMA, there will be contingencies that were invoked, and those contingencies were invoked. As you see, we've started doubling down on some of our internal workloads as well. Neville and Gary has done a great job over the last couple of weeks in terms of cutting out of what they're doing and coming onto the development side as well too. And on top of that, in terms of onboarding an additional developer to help fast track. So to Gary and Neville's point, transparency will continue to be our forte, and we're doing everything in our power to deliver, right? And make sure that the wheels keep moving. There is no guarantee, there is no hard and fast promise scenario. Yes, but rest assured, we're doing everything in our power to make sure that the wheels keep turning here from a development perspective and delivery.
Wonderful. Thank you for bringing that up, Chris. Can we go to MC? I see you have a question there.
Hi, yes. Just going back to the NFT Gateway, how are the currency conversion fees determined, or what will the fees be for all your backend work?
So it'll display the fees prior to your approve purchase click. Neville, do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so it'll be similar to if you were to trade in the native currency, right? So for example, if it's an Ethereum-based NFT, the conversion fee would be the same as if you were buying that Ethereum for yourself or trading that Ethereum. So the gas fees, as optimized as we can make it, will be similar to what it would be in its traditional form. Down the road, we are looking to definitely take advantage of other things, like for example, Ethereum's going proof of stake. That'll bring their gas fees down significantly, right? And then that'll translate in the bridge as well. So the bridge will basically present you the opportunity to trade in one currency and not have to buy the other currencies yourself, and the relative gas fees will apply.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that definitely answers my question. Thank you.
Right. So just to elaborate a little bit more on that, it does save you the headache of, and I'm just going to emphasize it a little bit here. It does save you the headache of going out and literally starting to check out on the web which one is a trustworthy bridge, which one you should use, which one has different fees, which one is faster. We do that work for you. We'll do the research, we'll do the work, we do everything for you. We integrate it. All you need to do is just choose an NFT.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you for your awesome question. We really do appreciate it. Anyone
Thanks.
else have a question?
Hey guys, we
Yeah,
have two in the chat here. Brown Eyes, if you don't mind, just give me a moment because these individuals have been waiting. So the first one goes like this. It's from Hilal. They're asking, will we have an incorporated rarity tool function within the collections just to measure rarity of the different NFTs?
That's a great question for Neville. Go ahead, Neville.
That is a really good question. So that's definitely something we will want to implement down the road. I'm not sure if we'll be able to implement it immediately because our source list is not built out. And also rarity sometimes aligns with the particular collection. So there's a lot of variables and moving parts there. But definitely a cool addition would be the rarity, the tools, and everything you need to make a informed decision on purchasing an NFT. So thank you for that. I'll definitely add that to my list.
In theory, it's already usually in the code, right? So it'll just be another pull on the data. But it's a very good idea.
And the second question is from Waves Woody. Will there be added fees to buy through our NFT gateway?
So again, I believe Neville just elaborated on that.
So any of the any of the fees associated with purchasing the NFT from any other source, whether you're on that website or not, would be the same. So there wouldn't be any additional fees. There may be an additional fee for the bridge, but we haven't gone down the gas costs and whatnot of the actual bridge yet. So once we do have that data, we'll share that in a tech sheet for you guys.
Right, but there's to go a little bit further. There's no difference because anywhere you go, you're gonna have to bridge it.
Thank you. Was there any other questions from the chat?
Those two were brought to my notice. I think we should be good. But yeah, guys, if there are any additional questions, you guys have to drop them in the chat.
CryptoDog, you have a question? Saw your hand up there. Don't be shy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you guys doing? Everyone's doing well.
We're getting there.
Yeah, it's been crazy few weeks, I guess. I just had a question.
Definitely.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but like I just think of Amazon and my little shopping bag. I'm just curious if this could work or not. But like, let's say when you're shopping for NFTs, for having some kind of a shopping bag, and let's say you want to get multiple ones where you can kind of purchase them all in one transaction.
Don't tell Jeff. We could table that, but I mean, like you do like a cart, and then you just check out at the end in one big checkout. We could table that.
Another thing to consider,
it would
CryptoDog,
depend
is
on the
like,
bridges, right?
Well, yeah, it would have to be
Yeah,
on the same. Probably have to be on the same network, I would think.
Well, not necessarily. In theory, you could code it all around, but again, it's how convenient is that, and how much of an undertaking is that just to create that cart, right? It's not.
Yeah, and even then, like one of the things with the cart function and NFTs is a very dynamic environment, right, or ecosystem. So if it's a very hot NFT and you have it in your cart, chances are by the time you check out your cart, it'll already be gone, right? Someone will have already picked it up, right? But what we are doing is, once you connect your wallet, any NFTs you have in your wallet from anywhere would be in your profile. So you can create a collection for yourself, you can create a favorite list for yourself, and then other members of the ecosystem can actually look at your collection. They can comment on your collection, comment on your art, they can favorite it, and then that favorite will translate to the source. Right. So if you have an OpenSea NFT, so if you have an OpenSea NFT, for example, and they favorite it, it'll translate to OpenSea for you.
Right. Okay. And may I ask one more question?
Absolutely.
Well, will there be an incentive, since you're going to be able to use different currencies to purchase? So I know the default will be SteamX, but will there be any incentive to utilizing SteamX for your NFT purchases?
So I believe Chris may have dropped a few ideas, in particular one that we were just maybe thinking of. Chris, did you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so I mean, we're still definitely in discussion in terms of what the best model would be. But one of the things that came up was maybe like a reward system, right? So for every transaction, whether you buy, sell, trade, I mean, depending on what it is, you could potentially acquire X amount of said points. Those points would have a tangible value attached to them, which could go to your future purchases, right? You can get obviously discounts off of your future purchases or other transactions based on that, right? So that's one of the ideas that are out there, and there's a couple more that we are brainstorming, and we hope to have finalized.
Well, oh, that sounds great. Okay, thanks so much.
No problem.
Great question. Thank you, Chris. That was a great question, Crypto Dog. Anyone else? Thank you, guys. I believe this will conclude today's AMA. I do welcome you to join us every other weekend on a Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for all our following AMAs. On behalf of myself and the team, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of our heart for all your support. And have a good weekend.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all. Stay well.